In the wires, we're the ghost. Ego's king, we rule the host. Masks on screens, we wear them proud. Silent hands inside the cloud. Flicker in the firewall glow. Name in red on a watch list row. Every trace that they think they own, we erase, turn it all to smoke. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global seam. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme. Reach the system, break the code. Watch the virus overload. Black hood up, eyes run cold. Turn the silver into mold. 10 fake memes on a single wire. One small spark, whole grid on fire. Who owns what when the locks all fail? Who holds power when we lift the veil? Heartbeat sync with the scroll. Cursor dancing on the soul. All their walls built tall and proud. We just walk straight through the crowd. Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global seam. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to rend. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme. Are you in or out tonight? Ride the edge or run from sight. When the curtain tears in two, will the ghost look back at you? Hack the world, that's the dream. Pull the thread of the global seam. One small key, whole sky screams. Hack the world, the final scheme. Hack the world, feel it bend. Every closed gate starts to end. From the core to the crack machine. Hack the world, the final scheme.
Howdy everyone. Ranch bro, I told you on the weekend. Black hat. Huh. Bit unlock. Okay, I am privileged hijacking. Okay, nice. Nice. Yo, we should watch this. How long is this? Oh, can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Let me check. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Okay, you can. Cool. Okay, this one, right? Like impersonating as the ECS agent. That's cool. You let it brag, bro. We should watch this video, like maybe on the weekend, like something. Yeah, it is ECS. So ECS is like Kubernetes, but like AWS version of Kubernetes. But no, here's the thing. ECS, right, is also a service agent, service principal, right? Basically a service account. Um, and using you impersonating as that and then escalating your privilege. So it's like multiple services are used, multiple things are used to hijack, right? IAM plus ECS agent plus the understanding of like ECS, right? Where as you see, like screen says ECS. See the screen. ECS and Kubernetes are pretty much same because ECS is just Kubernetes, Amazon's version of Kubernetes. Why there's difference? Because if you use ECS, you are using AWS related APIs and stuff and configuration, so you are a bit more logged into their ecosystem. And yeah, so like you pay less comparatively, right? Not exactly a trap. It depends, bro. Like if you don't have money, ECS is a better way, right? If you don't have money to manage the whole Kubernetes and everything, it all depends. It all depends, right? If you have money, go for Kubernetes. If you have the money and expertise, because Kubernetes is hard. Learning Docker is like learning a car or like a bicycle, right? Even like car, let's say an automatic one. But like learning Kubernetes is like learning a cockpit engine, right? Like learning how to drive a plane, pretty much. There's no doubt about it. It's like way much harder than anything. Yeah, like you haven't because like there is no need for now, right? There is Kubernetes go to. Kubernetes is hard, man. If you are able to like play around Kubernetes, it's all about configuration. Just like cloud, Kubernetes is all about configuration. If you mess up the configuration, you can get hacked so fast. That's the thing with like really good softwares like configuration. If you just f up one configuration, you're gone. I worked a little, but I like have one of that is one of my plans. Like after I'm done with penetration tester one thing I want to look into is this CKA, which is Certified Kubernetes Administrator. Yeah, this is like if you get this is like a big thing. This is a big thing. This is one of the things I really want to like learn and like actually a certificate I really want. But it will take like a year for preparation. It will take a year. This is valid for 3 years, but preparation tips, hands-on practice, kubectl, you should be like have it on your tips, right? And just it's a lot of hard work. Like I don't have to pay, right? The company will pay. These type of certificates, my company will pay. I don't have to pay. Yeah, those are the things with stuff like these. Well, if I learn Kubernetes, my company would be happy because then they can tell, hey, this is a Kubernetes certified guy. We can charge a premium to our customers because of this guy. It's all like a circular economy. So, actually, I had one more thing I wanted to talk about. Where is this guy? So, I have this comment up here with me. So, what I wanted to do, just like we did for Port Swinger, if you guys remember, I actually want to like just go over here, interactive and share permissions. Remember, you guys, we were here, Windows Defender, and there was like so much jargon, so much stuff, and we were not able to understand properly. Like, there were words, a lot of words thrown around. So, what I want to do is open the assistant. Let's select the model. Oh, Neutron is here too. Cool. Yeah, we, 100% we, bro. You understand, right? It's like boring. You have to excel. Like, there's so much stuff, like words and everything. So, Okay, if you understand, then let's go without it. I was thinking like create an easier version of it using the stuff. If you guys are good, I'm happy to go over this. Okay, so let's start with the module, Windows module. No, it's fine. I understand enough. I'm ready to go through some pain. Okay, sounds good. I need to do more modules. I need to do more such modules. Okay, then let's get started. Oh, nice. That's good. That's good to go. I'll try to do all these too. Let's see. Okay, but till then, let's get started with Windows Defender firewall considerations. In this, it is the Windows Defender firewall that could potentially be blocking access to SMB share. Since we are connecting from a Linux based system, the firewall has blocked access from any device that is not joined in the same work group. It is also important to note that when a Windows system is part of a work group, all net logon requests are author. Wait, 1 second. Sorry, I just want to make sure you guys are not bombarded with ads. Okay, cool. So any device that has not joined the same server group. So we have to join. We have to make sure the system from where we are trying to connect is part of work group. It is also important to note that when a Windows system is part of a work group, all net logon requests are authenticated against the particular Windows system's SAM database. So the authentication one. When a Windows system is joined to a Windows domain environment, so Active Directory, all net logon requests are authenticated against Active Directory. So Active Directory is the domain controller, right? It will control all the login information and stuff, and your Windows system will just will just use that. If not part of it, they will use the internal SAM database. The primary difference between a work group and a Windows domain in terms of and a Windows domain in terms of authentication is with a work group, the local SAM database is used, and in Windows domain, a centralized network based database Active Directory is used. What they're saying here is, I think, pretty much simple. Like, let's say if you have a computer, right? Oh, wow. If you have a computer, right? If you have a computer and you want to log in from a different device, if it is not using Active Directory, it will use an internal database called SAM to log in. If it is using Active Directory, it's connected to some Active Directory server. It will use that information to let you log in. We must know this information when attempting to log on and authenticate in a Windows system. Consider where the Hack the Box student account is hosted to properly connect to the target. So Hack the Box student account, right, is hosted on basically, let's say, in this case, I will say it's internal, right, for our Windows, what's this called? Windows virtual machine that we are setting up. I don't know why my head is very scratchy. In terms of the firewall blocking connections, this can be tested by completely deactivating each firewall profile in Windows or by enabling specific predefined In terms of firewall blocking connection, this can be tested by completely deactivating each firewall profile in Windows or by enabling specific predefined inbound firewall rules in Windows Defender advanced security setting. So basically, Can I share Windows Defender? It's all good. I don't want to share that. Might have something. So Windows Defender has those advanced security settings. So we either turn them off or we'll allow the inbound. Just like in AWS, we see security firewalls, right? Probably they should be. Probably, yeah. Like most firewalls, Windows Defender firewall permits or denies traffic, access, and connection request in the case flowing inbound and or outbound. The different inbound and outbound rules are associated with different firewall rules, right? So we have public, private, and domain firewall rules or profiles. It is best to practice to enable predefined rules and custom exceptions rather than deactivating the firewall altogether. So the way we did, basically, I deactivated everything. A better way to do is try different rules. Unfortunately, it is very common for firewalls to be left completely deactivated for the sake of convenience and lack of understanding. Yes, that's exactly what happened. Firewall rules on desktop systems can be centrally managed when joined to a Windows domain environment. So right now, when we were given the virtual machine, we were using the SAM1. We updated that, worked. Other ways, we have to use probably something like an Active Directory to allow these connections. Through the use of group policy. Group policy concepts and configuration are outside the scope of this module. So once we start working towards Active Directory, group policy is just like domain Windows Active Directory, right? Work group. That's like kind of the same concept what we have on the Windows local. Once the proper inbound is basically, I don't know if you guys understood. So when we have a system, if things are coming in, that's called the inbound connection. And this, when things are going out, outbound. So for example, I want to log in SSH into it. I want to RDP connect to it, right? Trying to connect. Outbound would be like, let's say if I'm trying to access HTTPS, or even I want to like allow SSH to a certain system or not, stuff like that. Keep in mind that we can only connect to the share because the user account is in every group, right? Hack the box student account we have is in every group. Recall that we left the specific share permission for everyone group set to read. So when we were creating that specific um, folder, we let we said, hey, for everyone, not just this user, everyone should have read access, which is quite literally means only be able to read files to this share, right? SMB. Once a connection is established with a share, we can create a mount point for your pawn box to Windows 10 target box file system. This is where we also consider the NTFS permissions apply alongside share permissions. So we have NTFS permissions, we have work group related permissions with inbound and outbound and firewalls, and then we have the share permissions, which we talked about. Recall that NTFS is the default file system in Windows, whereas let's jump back in our X3 RDP session, right, and take a look at NTFS permission. Yeah, sounds good. Once I hack into your system, I will do that, bro. Don't worry. So we see this, right? This is the name company data. That's the folder name, right? What we have done, see the number of all the users that are allowed. System, hack the box student, and administrator in this are allowed. Next, we have various permissions for Hack the Box student account, what all things are allowed. There are more granular control with NTFS permissions because you can see who can read, write, list things in the contents inside it, read and execute all these files, right? All these permissions. There is more, as you can see. The more granular control with NTFS permissions that can be applied to the users and group. Anytime we see a gray check mark next to the permission, it has inherited from the parent directory. So it was like, I think in desktop. So from desktop, it was able to inherit that permissions. By default, all NTFS permissions are inherited from the parent directory. In this Windows world, the C drive is the parent directory to rule all the directories unless a system administrator were able to disable inheritance inside a newly created folder's advanced security settings. So basically they are saying is because desktop Hack the Box student has all these permissions. Therefore, the company data also have the Hack the Box student in company data folder has these. If I do not want, let's say, modify information or read and execute, click on here to modify this. In many cases, the system administrator of an organization would be responsible for deciding what permissions a user or group of users gets over network resources. So, for example, let's say you're accessing a very important server, right? And you are a new dev, right? As a developer and as an administrator, I want to define what a developer like you should have access to and should not have access to, and what things you can do. For example, you can only read data from production. You can't like run it or execute or do anything, right? In dev server, go ahead, you can execute stuff too, right? So defining those things, but not modify it, just execute. This is why many spear phishing attacks are directed at system administrator or IT leaders because they have the decision making power. They have lot of influence over what is allowed in the environments that they oversee. Even more so that an organization's non-technical C-level leaders in many cases. So they C-level is executive level, right? Like CEO, CFO, COO, right? All those type of people, they can these IT people, right, with the system administrator, they can see what the C-level leaders are doing and have access to their stuff too. For example, doctors or executives working in a hospital will not have administrative rights over the network, but the system administrator will. Now let's give everyone group full control at the share level and test the impact of change by trying to create a mount point to the share from desktop to your phone box. We need to let's look a little bit more on the mount point. Excuse me. A mount point is a directory in the file system, typically in Linux, Windows, or Mac OS, where additional storage devices or partition is attached to make its data accessible. Okay. A physical mount point is a directory on your local system where a file system is mounted. Ashish, what's up, bro? On the other hand, is a directory within a virtual environment such as Docker environment. Okay. I need to understand a little bit more. Yo, do you have any? thing, wrench on this mount point in Windows. You map a local partition or a drive to an empty folder. Okay. Okay, so this is like basically, let's say I'm creating a place. Okay, it's like a disk management thing where I have a drive, let's say a thumb drive, a pen drive, right? I can create like it as a folder instead of like treat it a whole new drive. Sudo mount dash t dash o password this. So this desktop company data. If this command is not working, check the syntax. Okay, I need to understand this command too first. Start button, disk management, right click, okay. Is used to mount Windows shared folder. Okay. So you can access these files as it was stored locally on your. Okay. So like this company data on our Windows server will be treated as if it was actually on our system. Executes the command. Sure, what's up, bro? What room is it or what lab is it? Executes the command with you. The primary utility used to attach a file system or shared resources to a specific directory. Specifies the file system. Okay, so that makes sense. Primary utility to attach file system. Oh, Nama store. Oh, I see. Web related stuff, I believe. Specifies the file system used to share. Okay, this is the type of file system. Introduces the list of options to mount, which is separated by commas. So this is the information, the source path and the mount point. I have not done it, but given the fact it has Naham, right, for Namasec, I'm definitely sure it will have web, right? Am I right? Is this command not is if this command is not working, check this. Bro, Wrench, here's the thing. What's easy for you because you have practice, you have more practice in this, doesn't mean it's easy for others, man. CIFS utils may need to be installed. This can be done with the following command. No, 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 no. So how you do the task 3? That's what he's asking. Are you guys seeing ads? Is ads going on? Give a hint. Give a hint. Give the poor lad a hint, man. Come on. So we can have CIFS tools util. Ashish, don't worry, I will help you. Technically, in real world, there's a lot of things that can happen. Look for a couple of tools built in to Windows that will allow us to track and monitor what we have done. Once we have successfully created the mount point on the desktop or our phone box, we should look at a couple of tools built in to Windows that will allow us to track and monitor what we have done. Okay, okay, interesting. This is interesting and this is pretty cool stuff. Okay, let's start the box. Okay, let me just download the VPN machine and then we'll do it. Well, now it's working. I want to see how to mount this. I'm actually interested in this mounting thing. Okay, so we have this. Now let's connect to X free RDP. That's true, that's a good one. Yeah, it doesn't ask for flags. It is, mate. It is. By whole, I'm thinking like, why to go hard? Like, just why not help someone, boss? What goes around comes around, boss. What goes around comes around. No, no, no. Wrench, think about this way now. A lot of time you message people and they don't reply. Think about this. What goes around comes around. You want others to reply, you have to help others by it. It's all in, that's the real world right there. Think about it. Ah, you do. I have so many times you message like and with the angry emoji. Nah, nah, nah. You can't play that off. You can't play that off with me, especially no, no. So we have created a test folder, right? We'll go. No, 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 no. But you won't make things easy. You have to like help others too, right? Okay, I want to add HTTP student to this. Uh-huh. Okay, I have added these permissions. Apply. For security, let's go security. We have all these and stuff. Okay. Now what I'll do is new tab. I might actually switch to Parrot instead of what's this called, Kali. I might actually do switch. Which protocol is used section? Okay, cool. What is the name of the utility that can be used to view logs? Event viewer. Event viewer, is it like one word or utility? Netshare? Okay, never mind. Let's go back. Let's go back. First, we were supposed to like create this. First is about connecting to the system, and that was using like SMB client. Okay. What do you want? Like, what is the preferred one? Like, you guys have a different like way you guys look for a different version. Password is Academy Win Fun. No, I don't want to say that. That's for sure. I don't want to say, especially not right now. I will have one more thing to take care of. Not in the mood for that. Wait, not in the mood for that. So maybe let's say we go to the firewall. advanced settings. So we have the inbound rule. Next, all programs, any protocol number. What should be the IP of my system? Okay, should add 10.10.15.204. Oh, what's up, my man? Sick in the mind. How you doing, boss? I'm doing well. Just working on this hack the box thing. Let's see if this will work. Allow the connection. Allow everything. Just with this IP. Okay, now let's see if we are able to connect. Connection failed. We are actually doing this, boss. Here. Windows Fundamentals Tier 0 for Hack the Box Academy. Right now, let's just turn these off instead of going over this. Yeah, file sharing is enabled. It's the firewall. It's definitely the firewall. Log on failure. Okay. Okay, now it's connected. We see here we are connected to this test folder here. Now what we want is this. Creating a mount point. SMB client, no, not the here. Mount point where we have sudo mount, which type of system we defining the type of stuff. CIFS, yes. Password, and that should act like a local one. So we have these folders. Let me create a new tab, bash, paste. Oh, company data is not even a thing. mkdirp. Oh, maybe like test like this. I hate when these things happen. Yeah, no, I named it. Oh, I IP for target. Yes. I am idiot. Thank you, boss. 10.129.21.12. Make directory. What is the dash p? mkdir dash p. Dash p will make any folder that doesn't already exist in the directory chain. Okay. Wow. So because my folder name I want is test. If I say mkdir dash p dash home user. Oh, HTTP. Yeah, no, like that's the reason I'm just saying everything is test right now. What is my current one? Okay, hack the box 80, this one. If I have this, but this is wrong, so HTTP dash ah let's try it. This might work. Dr. JD. This might work. One second, lads. Uh 10.129.21.12. This should work. Worked. Yep. You're right, boss. So we have this, and there is a little difference in this icon, which is cool. Hackor indeed, Hackor. I started typing do ls. You know, I'm running on very little sleep. I think I had 5 hours of sleep after a really long day of work. So we have test my credentials and stuff. Huh. Where's this test one? Why this test is not appearing, lads? This is fun, isn't it? Right? So if I do something in this, let's say I create a text file. I didn't get that part. Like I'm trying to, like I'm just understanding mount point. No, the one actually was created by me, so we can just delete this one. One was created by me. I can't even delete this one. Let me close this. So, no, hold up. What about, okay, so if I do, oh, both, oh, okay. So how about this? To remove the confusion, how about this? I do first unmount this. Let me unmount this guy. Okay, great. How about this then? Test 2, test 2. Dog bite, what's up, bro? Okay. There are two because one is physical local in node. Okay, I see. But let's say if I'm doing this, mount point does not exist. I have to make the directory here again. That's how, okay. Now I think I'm understanding a little bit how things are. Now it makes sense. Now things make sense. Got it, got it, got it. Thank you, Rover. Oh, nice. Nice, nice. How's the day so far? Yo, second of mind, quick question. Do you have more information about these mount ones? Like, if I want to understand a little bit more, can you share in Discord? I would like to know about these mounts and stuff because I think I would need to study a lot more for Windows. Okay, nevertheless, let's get started with this. So, we have CIFS utils already. Once we have successfully created the mount point on the desktop, we should look at a couple of tools built in to Windows that will allow us to track and monitor what we have done. So NetShare, maybe like these type of like mount, like mounting both Linux and stuff. Windows, instead of me just Googling stuff, is there like a good video you recommend or a good article on Windows related mounts, drives, and these type of utilities. So net share command allows us to view all the shared folder on the system. Notice that the share we created and also the C drive. So we did not actually share C drive. Probably, yeah. Okay. Yeah, just like anything that can help me understand these things more. Oh, Pluralsight has done. I do. I can get access to Pluralsight. Visual Studio Dev has do that. So I don't know if you know about Visual Dev Essential. This one can get you free access for a month. Have a look. Kind of, yes, kind of. But this is free. As long as you have a Windows account, you can just get this for free. Bro, MSDN was like so good. Like that's how I have this Windows Pro version. Yeah, it was great, man. They cancelled it, especially with the student. It was great. We didn't actually share the C drive, the most important drive with the most critical files. Share. Anyone with the proper access could remotely access the C drive on this Windows. Okay, that's cool. Nice. What's G2A? G2A. What is that? So we had shared C drive, we had shared test and test 2. Oh, I didn't pay for it. We were using MSDN. That's the whole point. Oh, nice, bro. Gaming and software keys. Damn. I need to learn a lot about life and tech. Drive with the most critical files is SMP. That means anyone with proper access can access this. So yeah, we have this. Computer management is another tool that can help us identify and monitor shared resources. Same thing as what we saw. Oh, cool. That's cool actually. G2A.com. Have I been to this site? Snap-ins was going to be my suggestion, but computer management. Oh, this is interesting how much Windows has and still it's crappy. We can poke around in share sections and open files to get the idea of what information it provides us. Should there be a situation where we assist an individual or organization with responding to a breach related to SMB, these are some great places to check and start to understand how the breach may have happened and what may have been left behind. So if we look at this stuff, that's true though. If I go quickly in properties, computer management. Yep. The whole thing was on hold. Man, that was a crazy time. They work, bro. Where's that computer management one? Oh, share might have it. Well, like $30. Oh, like that was good then. Like people who knew about this, like it's such a great thing for them. Okay. Shared folder also is there. We have shares, session. Cool. This is why learning this stuff is so important for people they want to be Pinterest. Oh, okay. Dude, yeah, no, this is great learning. Now I just have to like spend some more time after the streams to like create these notes properly now. We can poke around in shares, open files to get information, right? Like we did that. Viewing share access logs, with this is we did. I stopped short. Oh, nice, bro. That's good stuff. Nice, nice. Investigate action. I need to like actually get like inside Windows very well. I need to just take a deep dive properly into this. Viewing access share logs in the event viewer is another tool to investigate actions completed on Windows. Almost every operating system has a logging mechanism and a utility to view the logs that were captured. So this is like your journal entry for computer. Every single thing is written into event viewer. Sorry, wait. You have to, if you that was a link, you have to do space something. C drive. Oh, thank you so much, boss. Thank you so much. Yes, please. C user HTTP student. Oh, desktop. HTTP student desktop users. Okie dokie. Cool. We got three things out of the way. Nice. We completed this one. Windows services. This is, I think, we'll cover tomorrow. So we completed the core of operating system. I think I will be. Why is it not completed yet? In progress. What am I missing? Oh, what's the name of the can be used to view logs made by Windows system? Okay, now it's complete. Now, from tomorrow, we'll go into Windows services and processes. I think I'll just read through tonight a little so I have more knowledge. Okay, this is cool though. When I did my MCSA study, Oh wow, that would have been some good learning then. I'm really sad to see like MSDN is gone. It's so BS. Like at least from my what's this called? My company I had like sorry university. Yeah, the university they had it. It was so nice. Now they are just promoting Azure at this point, right? With everything. Hmm. Yep, yep, yep. It's different. I haven't checked since like the university thing was gone. I haven't checked much. Hmm. Azure, and all the partners. So this is where we have plural site too. The Code Magazine, LinkedIn Learning, blah blah blah. Interesting stuff. There's so many things out there in the world of tech. Okay, but I think what time is it now? Okay, we are around the 1 hour mark. We are up the a little bit up then. Alrighty. So let's. I will take you guys leave now. Have to get back to my work slavery thing. But tomorrow, as we made progress on this, tomorrow we'll work on the Windows services. We'll see like PowerShell, critical systems, the exe, processes, local systems, task manager, process explorer. So that would be fun. And I will try to have the VPN already working before then, and might play around with Parrot to see how things are. But yes, like Robert said, so thank you so much everyone for joining. It has been a pleasure. Thank you all. And I will see you guys in the evening for some Lead Code or Die series today. And thank you, you too, good sir. Thank you so much. Thank you for the link too. And yeah, enjoy the best, the most favorite. Oh, actually, on the weekend, I was planning something different too. Based on if the time permits, tomorrow or on the weekend, we'll work towards like creating a video using AI for the song, the we are the ghost in the wire song, right? So let's see. I'll keep you guys posted. Till then, thank you so much. Hope you guys have a great one. Let me know if you guys need any help from me. And just like Rover shared the Discord earlier, here you go. Let me share on the YouTube as well. Have a good one, and I will see you guys tonight. Till then, this was your favorite censored hacker signing off with a big bye.
In the wires, we're the ghost. Egos king, we rule the host. Masks on screens, we wear them proud. Silent hands inside the cloud. Flicker flicker in the firewall glow, name in red on a watch list row. Every trace